Yeah. Going on, everyone? Good morning. I just noticed last night. Yeah, ES has been holding up. That's what I've been saying. So I get like sketched out when NQ's not following. All right, so we got news at 10 o'clock. Consumer sentiment. Let's go over these levels real quick. So we broke that 75.40, which was our short target from 7,600 yesterday. The break is 76. We were looking for 75.40. Now we broke that. Now we could see a move down to 74.54. If it gets a little deeper, we can see 74.11. Maybe for a little lower high start to form down there, or even off this 74.54. We can look for a bounce. For SPY, we'd like to see 744 reclaim. So basically over 744, you can see 749, 754. 744 is your short for 736. Same thing with QQQ. Over 697, you could see that 722 playback. And under 697, you're a little more bearish towards that 667. For NQ, we broke that 30,000, then we broke that 109, or the 29,107. So from here, under 28,640, we can use this as a pivot. So we can see 27,963. If we could reclaim the 28,640, we could look for a little bounce back up to 29,107. Ideally, I'm not bullish until NQ reclaims 30,000. And like I said, for ES, which is in the middle of the range, you can look to play this 74.54, this range. And then under 74.54, look to play the short down to 74.11. You guys have any questions? We got news at 10 o'clock, remember? I believe it's a consumer sentiment. If you guys are trading options from tech levels, we got under 681 for Meta. You can see the 623 play out. Under 623, you're probably going to fade out to that 600 psych level. I'd like to see 623 breakdown. You could see 600 retest. If you reclaim, if you could hold this 623 for a retest as well, sell off, hold, you could look to run back up to 680. Amazon's breaking this 384, or Amazon Tesla keeps rejecting 401. Now it's fading the 384. From here, you could see a move down to 373. Yeah, I'm shot. I don't know why I wake up so shot in the morning. And it's like crazy. Like I'm fine until like the stream starts. Then my allergies hit. Wild. Freaking, I don't even know. CVS gift card or something. 373. Down to three. Gotta be laughing. Down to 349. Over 384, you could see 401 retest. As long as NVIDIA holds 200, you're going to play this range, 200 back to 212. Under 200, you can see 194. So this would be your pivot. Amazon breaks 242, shorts are on the table, down to 233. We can hold 242. We can see a retest of 250. Apple's just in price discovery, making new all-time highs. Not really watching that. For Microsoft, I'd like to see 396 reclaim. We can see 425. If 396 starts rejecting, we see a pushback down to 366. A light blocker setting on. I have no idea. I doubt it. Kid some Zyrtec. Yeah, it's only the mornings. It'll hit me for like an hour, and then it just goes away. It's weird. Yeah, we're probably coming down to that 754 we just talked about, or that 74.54. It looks pretty weak right now. NQ is fading that 28.640. I got the the blue light glasses. I don't know if those will help. Got them because I used to stare at the screens. I never wear them, so it's no point. Yeah, like 2 pairs. Just sit there, sit in the case. Yeah, I'm shocked. Legit, there's like four pairs. They just sit right on the other desk right here. So for ES, so we could probably come down if it gets overextended. We could see the 74.11 bounce. Maybe the 73.63. Ideally, I'm looking to long off 74.11. If we do get an impulse sell off, look just for a quick dead cat bounce or a lower high start to form. That would be ideal. But the break was 75.40. If you guys caught that, we had that level marked since Sunday. This would be your short entry. The NQ, if NQ breaks this, it's done. Probably going to fall back down to this 26.5. We're over here, 26.2, actually. There's not much liquidity right here as we just ran parabolic, right? Just ran every day. So this is an illiquid zone. So if it breaks, it's going to just flush pretty hard. Yeah, we need the close. It could just be forming a wick. That's what we don't know. So we'll find that out today at like 5 p.m. how it closes. Right now, it could sell off, and they could buy it up, and it could be a wick, and we're just kind of sideways right there, right? This looks like a double top, right? We ran up, topped out, pushed down, retested, and now either we're going to push or we're going to just start breaking down. Where's North Shore at? That's what I need to know. Yeah, I don't think he said anything. Got about a minute till open. Yeah, I don't know. No one really trades Fridays anymore. Or everyone will come in most likely when the market opens. Happens sometimes as well. The NQ's rejecting hard. What do you take, shorts at 93? Do you like these longs right here? I could freaking hold. I just don't want to get in so early. Like we said, we got news at 10. It's consumer sentiment. Best thing to do is try to wait for that 74.54 if it gives it to us. Yeah, NQ looks like she wants it. She's testing 28.640 right now. I'm gonna try it. How to fill me at 90? I clicked it at 88. Oh shit. They caught me. I'm about to get stopped out immediately. Yep. I know. I just want to see if this value area low holds. It's it's probably gonna reject. No, it's done. That was stupid. Just let it go. I'm just gonna let it go. Should have shorted it there. Otherwise, I try to play the pop. It spikes the one time I click buy. So beat. Yeah, I was looking for this value area low to hold to go retest VWAP. I want to see that 510 or even that psych level at 500 real quick. If you grab the 81 short, Ugh. ES still has like a good 500 points to drop. Or ES and Q. Try it here again. Uh, Probably gonna get one more push down. I'm gonna wait for the 54. I'm just gonna keep a massive stop on the, not even a stop. Just see if it gets down and add in at that 54, or if NQ bases out. It doesn't look like it's gonna anytime soon. This is just a full blown degenerate right here. All right, now let's see if we can run up to 7,500. I got a limit set for 74.96. Should get some type of relief. Just a quick. There we go. But I wanted the first time. The first time, like I always say, I always wait, right? Because it like runs up, makes the high or the low a day, and then that's like the bottom tick. The one day, like today, I take the long because I'm like, oh, it's a big sell off, and then it dumps more. At least we are almost back, right? That sucks because there's a nice trade we just had. I'm just gonna lock it in right there, $12. Just wait. That's probably below. At least we're back to break even at this point. That was stupid. I would have been up like 250 if I just never waited. It looks like we could bear flag right here too, though. So I just want to be patient. See this nice blue positive delta. Same thing. ES looks decent. Look at NQ. It's gonna fail me at that. It would have hit that 93 or 96, isn't it? It's just gonna run. That sucks. Well, whoever didn't take that first trade, you should be up at least 200 plus on that second one. Oh, God. Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna let the 10 o'clock close. NQ looks super weak. You guys see the footprint chart right here? Got some divergence. You're topped out and you got positive delta showcasing a divergence. You couldn't see a pushback down. That was your telltale sign right there, right? At least we're getting some volatility today. I'll give it that. Short's looking nice right here if you want to go for that short. Slapped them for 12 bucks. Oh, God. Got news in 15 minutes, guys. That value area low. Let's see if it holds. Just popped. Got some divergence right here, too. If you see the footprint, you see this? You got negative delta, but the price started pushing up. Got absorbed right here, right? Which align with that value area low, meaning the buyers are defending this. That would have been your long. I just don't like how there's never follow through. That's my thing. Not never, but lately there's been no follow through. At some point, we're gonna test most likely 7,500. Unless this thing just turns into a bloodbath. We almost dropped, what, 100 points since overnight session? Yesterday's close. That was probably it. That's where I had the first entry to the 88, I think I got in. Yeah, they'll go push 75 now. They're gonna test it at least once. We break it or make a lower high, that's what we don't know. But we're most likely gonna go test it. Well, there's that 96 I wanted. That sucks. Like, just look at the price action. Like, look at the like. What is this? Like, this is disgusting. Like, you'll get these massive wicks, and like, oh, it's starting to look bearish, and then they just engulf the whole thing. I wouldn't even be surprised if they buy this up on the hourly now. And it just hammers out. Yeah, there's the 96. Yep, here it comes. Here comes that 7,500 that I wanted. You'll get continuation right here on this new candle. If we get a pullback to like 87, I'll go for it. Yeah, there's the 500. That's so beat. Can't win. Look at the hourly time frame. Just bought the whole thing up. There's the 15, just freaking straight squeezed them. Price action tremendous. Yep. There's 7,500. You'll probably get a push at this point if you hold to 75.13. The same theme every day. The big sell off and then they run it. That's why I should have been a little more patient with that entry on that first trade. I think when I get an 88 or something, 930, I had to get in like right around here. That was that was a given. Look at the 15-minute. Just freaking squeezing. These overnight shorts are probably gonna get squeezed. If we flip at 10 o'clock and go bullish, I'm taking longs. You might just go retest 75.40 today. I would like a pullback unless it just does it freaking one candle. Yeah, it's shot. It's shot. That's what I'm talking about. It does the crazy sell off or the crazy pump, and that's like the high day or low day. That's why I bought, which I said I'd never really do it open. I was a little too early though. It'll be like the big sell off, then they just buy it up. But the problem was I didn't buy at the value area low. I just bought like kind of in no man's land. The next candle will engulf this candle. Be the best one. You guys see the delta, positive delta, but the price is pushing down. You might get a rejection right here. Bought it right back up. That was crazy. We can get like 97. That would be ideal for a long, for a retest. As long as it doesn't get stuffed, we could take 97 and try to push up to like 520. Come on. I just want to pull back and it's just we're going further up. Got about 3 minutes for this hourly close. This buy showcasing to me that we made a bottom. That was our low, right? This was super impulsive. Buyer stepped up and defended that level. It could, but we still got to go higher. If you look at the hourly, we didn't do anything yet. It's just basing out right here. We got to get up to at least 75.40. That's why I was liking the long because we were so disconnected. I was like, oh, we need at least a push, like a dead cat bounce. But it went lower a little more before it went back up. I had the 74.82 long. I'm sick. Absolutely sick. Man, it's gonna run. Let's look at the hourly. It's gonna run. If they do it in one candle, I'm gonna be so over it. Guys are freaking disgusting. I wouldn't even be surprised. I mean, the hourly looks like we based out though. I do like longs. Dude, the 15 just looks. Look at the 15. This is crazy. Just engulfed the last like hour. Look at tech not doing anything either. Here's that 10 o'clock. Let's see. Probably gonna get continuation. I just don't know where to get in. That's the issue now. At this point, the break of this POC could be the short, or if it holds, this will be the continuation up, right? It's kind of how we're viewing it, or how I'm viewing it. Now they're just fucking holding this thing. I don't even know where to get in. Things testing our patience. I'm going to just start scaling it right here. It just looks like it wants to run. Hopefully that was the last of the pullback, right? See if we caught it. I mean, if we take out 75.23, I'm holding to this 40 up here. There's really nothing up there. NQ broke VWAP. ES just looks like a freaking madman. That first trade screwed us. Lost 250. Made it back on the second. Third trade, we're back. We got to clear this 23. Over 23, we're out. I'm not getting out today. I'm holding this thing. It looks too good. Worst case, I'll put my stop BE at this point, but I'm looking to hold this thing. What's up, North Shore? As long as we cover 23, yeah, we're good. This might take some time. That's the only B thing. It's 10:04. This might happen at like 10:30. This thing just blasted. My stop at PE. I'm out. Look to get back in if we push lower. What happened yesterday? I got out and then it ran. Try it again. I didn't miss the retest that time. I'm so happy. Now we should just freaking blow through it, guys. We're taking this to 40. We're going to the promised land, ladies and gentlemen. Had the 88 long like a retard. A retard. Just give me the freaking 40 already. Yeah, I took the long the first time. Somehow lost 250 first trade North Shore. Doesn't even make sense. Take it. I'm over fucking. I was down 250. Now I'm up 250. You're gonna get to 40. Go to the promised land, Jada. The promised land right here. You're sick. Only the best can do that. It made no sense. I got in longs, I don't know, right here somewhere. I'm on the 15-minute. I'm bugging. I don't know, right here. I took longs, and then it sold off, broke the value area low. I got out, and then it ran. I mean, I got back in, made it all back on this candle, but it was pointless. See if we get a VWAP retest right here. If you give under 23, Jada, just be careful. 23 is that pivot. I locked it in at 30 just to build a buffer back up for the day. 23 should be your pivot, though. He loves SpaceX. The only ticker he watches. What's your ETF? SpaceX? Yeah, I told you it's gonna go to like $100. Oh, everyone was freaking out when it opened. It's at 200. I'm buying it. Guys are 40% down. This guy, that's all he says. You need some Grey Wolf in your life. So you need Jim. Here's that 23, Jada. Be careful. 23 fails, you can go retest VWAP. So just keep that in mind. Just try to play it like level to level or, shelf to shelf. Must be nice. I was told that in 2024. There comes the 30. Yeah, you're golden. I just want to lock in profit because I was down on the day. Mentally shot me, but ideally you're going to this promised land right here that we drew out, right? This 38 to 40. The target. Thank you. This 15 minutes looking crazy. Look at the 5 minute. Green candle, green candle, green candle. That was, if you guys are still holding, that 38 to 40 is your full TP. I took it at 31. Should have held the first long. Freaking 83. Yeah, no, that was a fire trade. There was nice volatility today. Once we saw that hourly set up, that's where I started getting jacked up. Once this, you're gonna get to 40. It's just like I said, it might be 10:30. It might, it's gonna take a little longer, but it's gonna get there. And then over 10 4 or 75.40. Ideally, you're looking at 75.70. I took that long. I took the. That's why I said I lost 250 or whatever the first trade, and then the second trade I made 240 back, and then this was the third trade. I did 250. I caught the 18 to 31. It's caught like 12, 13 points. Only using 5 micros. So we got to keep those losses small. Because I was red the first trade, it just mentally messed with me. And then the second trade, it did the same thing. I should have just held. But I was like, oh, I just want to go back to BE. That's Friday. Just mentally in my head today. Thesis was correct. My execution wasn't great, but I salvaged what I could. The first long, I should have waited. Like you said, I was like, oh, I'm going to wait for it to pull back more. I get in at 80. Made no sense. If I just waited and then took the entry, I would have probably caught like a 20, 30 point move instead of like a 13-point move. Here's that 23 retest, right? Probably coming right here. You guys hit that promised land was close. No cigar. Look at North Shore shorting the pump. I mean, your target, I don't even really have your target's like 22. Like the risk to reward's not really there. You're gonna get in at 25 and get out at 22. If 22 breaks, then sure, try to take it to like 514, but had the bet of 660 shorts that expired today. Closed my position yesterday because it wouldn't break and they got. Did it? I talked about it this morning. I don't know if you're here. Yeah. I had the 623 target. Hmm. We had the break of 681. This was the entry we were talking about. Literally almost to a T, wicked above. That sucks. And you would have. This has a massive window. Like there's no liquidity. Just did the same thing, Watson. Don't even feel bad. I took. Uh, I made it back just now, but it was the same scenario. Took long, somehow lost money on this, and then made it back. For some reason, North Shore is shorting the pump that's going to get to 542 or 540. If you were ever going to short, 540 would be your entry. Over 540, you're going to 570. So just be cautious, boys and girls. Mm. We got 38. What did it hit? 30, 35, 36. I don't know if you looked at the hourly. I don't know why you'd want to short that. You should be long in the pullbacks. Look at this hourly. Massive hammer followed by continuation right to the promised land, baby. Here it comes. 38's the promised land. There it is. You guys held that. That was the promised land play of the day. $75 to $40. They're sick. Right to our 75.40. Level to level, right? Wasn't like we made it up. Over 28,640 was your long entry. You broke it right here. Retested, held. That was your entry. And now you should grind up to this 29,107 retest. Spire claimed the 744. Hughes reclaiming this 697. See if we just start fading out. Roll over right here. Either we're going to roll over right here or we're just going to mount and then make that next move. That next push up. Now don't long at 40. He longs at 40 and shorts the bottom. Longs the top, shorts the bottom. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, wait till like 22, 23. That's our pivot. The 75.40 would have been your short at that point, or at least attempted, but I'm not really looking to fight the trend. That would have been your low risk short. If it broke that, that's just opening up doors to 75.70. These levels, you can't buy these kind of levels, boys. Can't buy these kind of levels. I wanted a little lower. The 74.54 to 75.40 would have been ideal. See, this could be it. They're short right here. I mean, 40 was it. 28. Jim got it down here. Yeah, you shorted like the top of the candle. You might break it. If you break it, you could target VWAP. That 08, if you do end up breaking down. How'd you do on that last one, Jada? You do good? I would love to see like a VWAP retest or 75.14 zone retest. That would be beautiful. Take the longs. Thank you. 11 bones. You want to see the you guys want to see the battle thing I was building? Let me know if you want to see it. I'll switch it over. Got to get the schedule. All right, let me go back. This is how it's gonna look. And we'll have the contenders on each side. Like person on the left, person on the right, their face cam, and then their charts on the bottom. And then I'll put the P&L. I was just fooling around with it yesterday, but that's what it's going to look like. I'm trying to figure out why when I trim 3 cons at 10 points, it doesn't give me my 150 profit. Did you hit exit all, or did you just, or you have a limit order set? What do you mean, what's this, North Shore? That overlay? Yeah, we're gonna do every Friday. We'll have like the members or anyone, I guess. We'll have you guys duke it out for on Fridays. We'll have a contest. Whoever gets the highest P&L for the day moves on. So whoever, it'll be every Friday. So for 4 weeks, and then we'll do like a free account giveaway or something. Nope, with 4 cons and trim 3 at 10. Did you buy all 4 at the same time, or did you add in? Because your average fills might have been different. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe your commission fees? Yeah, I wish. We're sure. Nah, we're gonna do probably just an account giveaway or something for now. Keep it small. But we'll do I was thinking of the rules yesterday. So you do like 4 micros or 4 micros. Up to 4 minis or 40 micros. So that's your cap. Four minis, 40 micros, and then if you lose 1,000, you forfeit the battle. Um, what else? Then you can trade ES and NQ. That's really all I came out with so far. How those shorts going, North Shore? No, it's gonna be. I'm gonna do it for August. I'm bugging. August 7th, I believe. We'll start it. Hey, how do you think I feel? I can't even talk in the morning. My allergies are so bad. Chugging waters and freaking tear tech like a madman. Figured it'd get like, if you guys have friends who trade, like it makes it a little more competitive. We'll just do Fridays for now since there's not many people. Once a week. I'm buying a ref jersey because I have myself set for the host. I'm the host. So I'm gonna get a ref jersey like a man. Get the whistle. Blowing a whistle while you guys are in a trade. Yeah, so I was just saying, I don't care. I'll do it. Just make it the trader battle channel. Just watch North for longing shorts like a mad. North Shore's on Clashy or Cashy, whatever it's called. Yeah, I just figured it'd get people, to keep people active, and especially because Fridays are kind of beat. It's Make it a little more fun, I guess. Yeah, you need a face cam though, and you need to screen share. Like I was saying, just gotta enable it for the Discord, and then I probably like the night before, I'm guessing, or whatever. We'll sync the camera. I'll like make sure I can align the camera to the OBS. North Shore too. What ball soccer? Yeah, I figured that would be something to make it more interesting for the Fridays. I don't even care if it's people in the Discord or outside of the Discord. As long as we get some people to keep the slots filled, that would be ideal. Mm. Rejected that 40 again. Why 40 was the promised land. That was it. That's where you should have shorted was the 40. North Shore. You should have shorted the 40 and then took it at the 28. Not got in at 28 because now you have to hope the 28, really this 26 breaks, and then from 26 you could take it down to 14. That's what you're like looking for. But right now you're kind of just guessing because it didn't break yet. Here we go. If you don't wear a sweatband on the stream, North Shore, I'm gonna be very upset. North Shore with the headband on, tracksuit. Give him the Adidas tracksuit while he's his uniform. Got to be Yeti with some water in it. Tracksuit. He's ready to go. I'm probably done for the day. This price action's kind of beat. It's Friday as well. It's gonna go either way. That was the TP, the 40 that we had, and we'll come back down, test this 14, and probably chop around here. Under 14, we're coming all the way back down to the 74, 75, 74, 80 zone. I'm not looking to really give anything back. But right now, the theme off the hourly time frame is buy the dip, right? So you'd want to buy this 28 long right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it an early one today, guys. I'll see you guys Monday. So, like I said, over 28 bias long, under 28 short down to 14. Under 14 big short down to 75. I'll see you, Watson. I'm about to go for a walk myself. I'll probably see you outside. But yep, take it easy, guys.